Welcome to Glorious Pakistan. I'm your host Maheen Jafri.
And I'm Shehzad Qayyum.
Well, Shehzad, I'm very excited today because we covered the modern Rawalpindi in the last episode, but today we are standing on the Purana Qilla, which is located on the inner city.
Right, Maheen, and the exact whereabouts of this Qilla, it's located actually on the Jamia Masjid Road, which leads to the Raja Bazaar, and also the interesting part is the neighborhoods in the inner city. Not only the walls are joined with each other here, the hearts of the people are also joined with each other. They share their happiness, their sorrows together, pretty much like a big family.
Wow, why not share their stories today with our viewers?
Let's do it.
Go. Purana Qilla, meaning Old Fort, is a historic site located in the heart of Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Built in the 15th century, it originally served as a fortified defensive structure, strategically positioned on elevated ground to oversee and protect the surrounding area. Before the British colonial period, the old city of Rawalpindi was centered around this fort, known then as Qilla Pind Rawal. Over time, as the city expanded, especially during the British era, the fort's prominence diminished and the area transformed into a bustling commercial hub. Today, Purana Qilla is enveloped by a network of aesthetic bazaars, each specializing in different goods. Notable amongst these are Urdu Bazaar, renowned for books and stationery; Bhabra Bazaar, one of the oldest marketplaces in the city; Kalam Bazaar, known as the bigger market due to its extensive variety of products; Sarafa Bazaar specializes in jewelry; Mochi Bazaar, Bohar Bazaar, Raja Bazaar, a legendary market offering a wide array of items. These markets not only serve as commercial centers but also offer a glimpse into the rich cultural tapestry of Rawalpindi. Architectural remnants within Purana Qilla, such as old gates and traditional wooden balconies, stand as silent witnesses to its storied past. The area also houses historical places of worship, including temples and gurdwaras, reflecting diverse religious heritage of this region. In recent years, efforts have been made to restore and reopen some of these historic sites. Notably, over century-old Hindu temple in Purana Qilla reopened for Hindu community after 74 years, allowing for the resumption of religious rituals and celebrations. And right now, Shehzad, we are standing right in the middle of the inner city.
Maheen, actually, when the castle was built back in the old days, it was kept in mind that it needed to be built at the center point, which is this area. and it was built on the heightened area as well. Obviously later on the city was, it grew rapidly, so the outskirts went all the way to the Bhabra Bazaar area. On my right hand side is the Bhabra Bazaar, and the Sujan Singh Haveli. On my left hand side is the Bagh Sardara area.
Exactly, you can see a temple right there in the Bagh Sardara area, and we also have old Jamia Masjid there. Isn't this the beautiful example of diversity that Pakistan showcases?
Exactly, Maheen.
Tucked away in the heart of Rawalpindi, the former Shivala Hindu temple stands as a silent witness to the city's rich and diverse past. Once a place of devotion where the air resonated with the chants of worshippers, today its weathered walls and intricate carvings whisper stories of a bygone era. The symbolism speaks of the artistic excellence of its time. Though time has faded its colors, the essence of history lingers, reminding us of the harmonious coexistence that once defined this land.
Just like we shared a house which was 100 plus years old, this house which is right behind me is like 200 plus years old, Maheen. And the interesting part is the woodwork. It's like a fine piece of art up there.
Exactly, and the word you use, fascinating. Also, there was another thing that was coming to my mind, that was jharoka, you know, the old windows and the beautiful rooftops. I mean, it's totally amazing and fascinating.
Indeed.
A labyrinth of narrow lanes and vibrant stalls, Chand Market is where Rawalpindi's soul truly comes alive. From shimmering fabrics to delicate jewelry, the market is a paradise for shoppers looking for authentic local treasures. The aroma of freshly ground spices mingles with the scent of hand-woven shawls, while the chatter of shopkeepers and customers creates a lively symphony. Each corner of the market tells a story of craftsmanship passed down through generations of trade that has flourished for decades, and of a city that never loses its charm.
While exploring Chand Bazaar here at Purana Qilla, we actually came across with Mr. Sheikh Bilal Ahmed, who's the president of this Chand Bazaar Purana Qilla here. Sir, could you please tell us something about the bazaar? How many shops this bazaar has? You get customers from all over the, I think, country here. Please share some of the details.
यहाँ पे कस्टमर जो है हरीपुर से आता है, अब्टाबाद से आता है.
Our customers shop in this market on a regular basis from various cities like Haripur, Aptabad, Texila, Wakand and Gujar
और
Khan.
ये एक बहुत ओल्ड पुराना बाज़ार है. तकरीबन इसको 100 साल से ऊपर हो चुके हैं इस बाज़ार को.
This bazaar is more than 100 years old. Moti Bazaar is adjacent to this market, and mostly Zaro work of Purana Qilla is quite famous, along with various kinds of unstitched clothes.
तकरीबन 2000 के करीब शॉप्स हैं.
This bazaar with the surrounding area has approximately 2000 shops.
So guys, this is a pretty vast shopping center here. You can say it's not a typical shopping center that we see outside in the city areas. This is inner city, so the shops are quite congested. The streets are narrow, but once again, just like Sheikh Saab shared with us, it has 2,000 shops. It's a fascinating place. We highly recommend you guys to come and take a look here. You can shop around on a very reasonable prices as well compared to the outside.
For those who love history and art, this is the perfect place to be, as we are standing near a building which seems like Purana Mandir, and it is actually telling us the tales of history, architecture, beauty, heritage and religion as well.
Maheen, I'll tell you what, I'm speechless right now. It's so fascinating here. The architecture style pretty much same as we have covered in our previous episodes with the whole bunch of castles. Same style of smaller bricks they are used here. Some of the larger bricks are used in the entrances there. You guys can see in order to prevent the entrance, to keep the ruins secured. This particular mandir is telling us a whole bunch of tales. And once again, this is just fascinating.
It's fascinating indeed.
Hidden among the narrow alleys of Rawalpindi, the old Krishna temple is a relic of the city's spiritual heritage. Though its structure has aged, the temple still stands with the dignity. Its faded murals and worn-out sculptures hinting at the devotion that once filled its sacred halls. The temple's walls have absorbed the prayers of generations, and even in its silence, there is a certain reverence that lingers. It serves as a reminder of the city's pluralistic roots, where faiths once intertwined seamlessly, shaping a community rich in diversity and tradition.
Oh my God, I am so excited, Shehzad. You know why? Because right now we are here in one of the most historic places of inner city, which is the Sujan Singh Haveli.
And you know what, Maheen? Sujan Singh Haveli has a historic background as well. It was actually built by Sujan Singh back in 1890. It was built so the people from other parts of the cities, they could come and stay here. Sujan Singh was actually a wealthy person here in the area. He was the timber merchant here.
Wow, so let's show our audience one by one exactly how this Haveli is made and the entire details of it. A masterpiece of colonial-era grandeur, Haveli Sujan Singh stands tall amidst the bustling streets of Rawalpindi, carrying with it the legacy of one of the city's most influential families. Built in the late 19th century by the prominent Sikh businessman Sujan Singh, Haveli is an architectural marvel adorned with intricately carved wooden balconies, high ceilings, and grand archways. Walking through its halls, one can almost hear the echoes of history.
Now, this is a very wonderful experience because we came across with this gentleman here who actually lived in this Haveli back in 1947. He said he was moved here. I'm going to ask him that how was the experience while he lived here, and what about if he misses this place, because obviously the place is not capable of being a resident of anyone here due to its vulnerable condition. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. What's your name?
मेरा नाम फ़याज़ दुरान।
फ़याज़ साहब, मुझे ये बताइए कि आप यहाँ
Fayaz Saab, when did you move here and for how long you have lived here?
हम इधर रहे, मैं इधर ही पैदाश हुई थी।
My family moved in Sujan Singh Haveli back in 1947 and I was born and raised here. We have lived here for almost 50 years. Then we were given an alternative place at Pagwari, Rawalpindi, for residents since the building was pronounced as vulnerable. The streets in the neighborhood had pretty much similar residences as we see them today. This was our home and I really miss my old
यहाँ से
home.
जा चुके हैं तो आप याद करते हैं इस जगह
याद करते हैं, बहुत सख्त याद।
अच्छा, चलें, बहुत शुक्रिया जी, बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you.
The laughter of children, the soft murmurs of evening gatherings, and the quiet footsteps of generations that once called the place home. Despite the wear of time, its magnificence remains undeniable, a testament to Rawalpindi's glorious past. Amidst the city's ever-changing landscape, the grand silhouette of an old masjid stands in quiet dignity. Its towering minarets, intricate calligraphy, and peaceful courtyards have witnessed generations bowing in prayer. The rhythmic call to prayer still echoes through the streets, blending seamlessly with the daily life of the city. It is not just a place of worship, but a sanctuary where time slows down, where faith finds its voice, and where the past and present come together in perfect harmony. All the ladies out there, we are here in the Purana Qilla and you can see the most beautiful colors. These are fabric, unstitched and stitched. The entire market is of fabric, but here we are in a shop where they have unstitched fancy fabric. So let's ask Abdullah. We have Abdullah with us who's been doing this business from quite a while. Let's ask him what kind of variety he is.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम मेरे पास आपको इस जगह के ऊपर हर किस्म की कलेक्शन मिलेगी आपको शिफॉन
You will find here all sorts of fancy clothes with work on various bases like chiffon, net, organza. Some items are available on internet only, but you will find most of the latest collections at our shop. Let me show you some of the latest designs here. These are two-piece articles with sequins work in a cross-stitch manner, and we have plenty of colors available in this article. This is a chest pattern design, and the work is on organza base, along with small motifs on dupatta. We also have items for wedding functions like mehendi with beautiful designs.
You name the event, whether it's a wedding, birthday, or even white, ladies wear this mostly for functions like milad or, some sober kind of events. So this is very, very beautiful, and I'd recommend all of you to come here and shop as much as you can. So while coming back from the shops where I was suggesting the ladies, we came across these beautiful houses, old houses, and they're pretty much old, almost 100 years I think, Shehzad.
Right.
Wandering through the old streets of Rawalpindi is like stepping into a living museum. The cobbled paths, flanked by colonial-era buildings and traditional wooden balconies, hold a timeless appeal. Here life moves as its own rhythm. Shopkeepers arranging their wares, street vendors calling on their best deals, and elderly residents sitting outside their homes sharing stories of city that has seen empires rise and fall. The walls, worn by time, still carry traces of the past, making every turn a journey into history.
No trip to Rawalpindi is complete without indulging in its legendary street food, and the dahi bale carts are a testament to the city's love for flavors. Freshly prepared with soft lentil dumplings soaked in creamy yogurt, drizzled with tangy tamarind sauce, and sprinkled with aromatic spices, every bite is a burst of taste and tradition. These humble carts, often surrounded by eager customers, are more than just food stalls. They are institutions of culinary heritage where recipes have been perfected over generations.
The sweet aroma of slow-cooked milk, rice and sugar wafts through the air as you pass by the famous kheer shops of Rawalpindi. Served in traditional clay bowls, this dessert is a symbol of celebration and warmth. Some of these shops have been around for decades. Their secret recipe, guarded like family heirlooms, the creamy texture, the perfect balance of sweetness, and the subtle hint of cardamom make every spoonful a moment to cherish. Whether enjoyed on a bustling street corner or taken home for a family gathering, Rawalpindi's kheer is a taste of nostalgia.